Hi, this is Jack Stanley, and I was thinking, I like to sit down at the evenings, in my little library and think and read and what I can read and look at things, listen to music, and use my imagination because the imagination is the most incredible invention in the world. It really is. And of course, as my imagination flies through the Milky Way, I think of all the various things that could possibly be in life, or innovation, or invention. And I have mentioned before about time machines, that someday they'll probably be developed. We'll figure that out. Only takes time. That's the thing that most of us don't have, is time. Because time flies by so fast and we get old so quick. And then once you've accumulated all the knowledge, you go. And then we have to learn it all over again. We have nothing truly that we're given to begin with. But that's not where I wanted to go with this. Where I wanted to go with this is when the day becomes a norm that you could use a time machine, where would you go? And who would you see? And who would you watch? And how much would you really like to know? Think about this. If indeed the time comes that we can have time machines and we can travel, and of course, as I have mentioned before, there would have to be a constitution dealing with time travel that you can't disrupt the system, because if you do, you totally change time. But just think about that. Who would you want to see? And if you could see them, what would your impression of them be after you actually saw them in action? I have a very strong feeling that about 85 to 90% of the people that would go back in time to see the people they truly admire would go away from that with a very different point of view. Because we, in history, sadly, we often don't talk about facts. We talk about what we wish things would be. We have a habit of sweeping under the carpet of time various things. But if time travel becomes a reality, all of a sudden, everything changes. And all of a sudden, you can meet the people, or at least see the people that you admire, and then watch them, and then digest what you've seen. Be interesting. I'd love to, be around, but I won't be, of course. But can you imagine maybe 1,000, 1,500 years from now, maybe time travel will be as normal as hitting a microwave to heat your coffee? That'd be fascinating. Can you imagine school trips? Where are we going today? We're going to take a trip. We're going to Ford's Theater and see Lincoln assassinated. That's not very pretty, is it? But again, history is not always very pretty, actually, come to think of it. Interesting stuff to think of at 2 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep. But think about this. I'd love to hear from all of you. Who would you like to see? Who would you like to meet? Might be a fascinating thing. Thank you.